So today we're gonna discuss how to swap stock seats with aftermarket ones. Here you can see the seats that I'm using. They are like made with leather and Alcantara, and they have carbon fiber back. So I would suggest not to buy very wide and not very tall. In my case, Future Me will add some like dimensions of my seat that I'm using, and I will suggest you not to buy any wider and any taller than the dimensions of this seat. So because if you will buy very wide seat, you will not be able to fit them in. You can see that in my case I had to remove the door handles on the both sides. And on the passenger side you can see that there are no door handles. On the passenger side the door handles kinda push this part of the door of the seat, and on the driver's side I would say it was not possible even to close the door, so I had to remove the door handles. So if you would buy like very wide seats, possibly you will have I don't know, you will not be able to like fit them in. And you can see here to push them further back I had to unscrew a screw here so that I can like recline them further back, because yeah, basically when these seats are not like reclined back, it's very hard to fit myself in front of the wheel. So tip number one, pay attention to the dimensions of your aftermarket seat. And yeah, you will have to buy a mounting plate, so it's under the seat, because there are a lot of different cars like Toyotas, Nissans, Dodge, Chevrolet, Mercedes, BMW, and so on. The seats and mounting plates are like made and sold separately. So you can buy any seat and you will have to buy a mounting plate specifically for your car. In my case it's for MX5 1990, and I just bought some aftermarket seat just looking at its dimensions and like description, for example leather, Alcantara, and so on. Yeah, so don't buy very wide and don't buy very tall, because in my case I had to struggle to fit them in. You can see that there is not a lot of space from the top, and when I had these seats came with this how to say mechanism where you can adjust the seat, move it further to the front and to the back, and I had to remove it to make the seat basically sit lower, because with this mechanism here between the mounting bracket and the seat I was not even able to close the soft top, because as you can see here there is not a lot of space, and this couple of centimeters, like 3-4 centimeters, was a big deal for me. So you will have to buy aftermarket seat, mounting bracket, and after all you will have to fit them in. For the passenger side I had to hammer this part. I don't know if I can show you, but hopefully I will attach some videos here. It's very hard to show you. So I had to hammer this part to push the passenger seat into the car, and for the driver side, I had to extend mounting points and weld them, and after I did that, then I could basically do the same for the aftermarket driver seat, the same stuff. So the idea was to kind of push them into the car like this, and to be able to recline them to the to the back. So it will be easier maybe to show on the passenger side. You can see that it's a bit more maybe space here in between the seat and the car. So I had to unscrew this part and recline the seat back. Yeah, so, and I used to not the stock bolts, but I used the aftermarket ones. The aftermarket bolts are M10 1.25. So if you need, because stock bolts are kind of expensive, and you can buy any other bolts M10 125, but I hopefully will attach the screens to this video. So I believe that's all for the aftermarket seat swap. So basically, don't buy very wide, don't buy very tall, and that's all. And buy proper brackets.